People always knew me as the hard-working guy who's obsessed with volleyball. The kind that everyone expects to perform well when they put so much effort into the things they care about. But not just today, but these past few months, whenever I got a chance to play volleyball, I played horribly, like just way below standards. Currently, I'm recovering from a few injuries, like my back, my shoulders, and my knee. So I haven't been going for volleyball training recently, let alone, condition as hard as I could. So my skill, I haven't touched the volleyball in quite a while, and my skill really dropped. And when it comes to skills like serving, reception, passing floaters, those require a lot of timing and your ability to read the ball. So when I went back into volleyball during my CCA, it really showed. Like my missed passes, my weak reactions, all the mistakes that I normally wouldn't make, like passing easy serves that weren't even wobbling or heavy spin. I couldn't pass those. And in one of those receptions, like we were playing a game 6v6, I was paired with this one guy. He was part of the school team, like volleyball school team. He's the male. I don't know his name, but on one of the serve was like going to a person beside me, and he didn't really know how to play volleyball, so I tried to cover for him, but I ended up, the ball's coming, and I just like flew, and the ball just flew to the back. Right after that, he told me that I've already been playing for a year, but I still couldn't do skills as simple as those. While I was on that court, while I was on that court, I was pretty composed. I just told him, yeah, you're right, and tried to channel that frustration into reception. But, when I came home a few hours later, those comments really stuck with me because I realized a year is a really long time. But I still hadn't made much progress, and that kind of bothered me a little. There was another comment as well. It was by Jaden. He's a school team player as well, but his skill was a bit in a league of its own, I'd say, in a good way. I respected him as a volleyball player, not as a person though. He has a horrible personality, but in terms of skill, he's like national level, U18, U16 national level, even though he's a few years younger than me, so I really respected him as a volleyball player. Right after a scramble, was it? No, it was after the game, the short game that I was referring to just now. After that, after the game ended, I just walked to the side, and while I was walking, he was sitting on a bench spectating the game, and I remember he said something along the lines of, all those work and all those videos, but you still play like shit. I didn't really know how to reply because it's just so true. Like, I was quiet, I was silent because of how true it was. I had no excuses, nothing, because he wasn't wrong. I played like shit, it's been a year. People knew me as that hardworking, volleyball obsessed guy, but I didn't feel those expectations people had of me. Like, during recess, back then, you'd always see me playing with the wall on my own, doing drills, and the videos I posted as well were all volleyball content related. So at least I should play well, right? At least. But no, I did not. But I realized something else as well. While I was really sad, really hurt, and all that, I realized that what they said partly isn't true either. Because just because I played horrible today and horrible for the last few months while I was recovering doesn't make me a worse athlete. And that kind of goes the same way as life as well. Like on the outside, you may look like you're physically degrading, you may look like you're not improving, you may look like you're regressing, but it isn't true. Like that's all external. People have their circumstances, and just because I played like dog shit today does not mean that I'm a worser volleyball player. Like in here, I'm sharper than ever. Okay, I'm not yapping, guys. I'm not yapping. In here, I'm always trying to make the best move that I can make. And the smartest move right now is to protect my body. Because in order to play volleyball, you need a good engine, which is your body. You want to play good volleyball, you need a good body, good engine. Which came from the idea that that I had a friend. She's a amazing person, amazing. She's really mature, and she told me something really insightful yet so simple. She told me that in order to love others, or in order to love something, in my case it's volleyball, you gotta love yourself first. You know, you gotta love yourself first. She said that. Not much else. She didn't really elaborate on it, but I felt it. I felt it because I resonated with it so well. And the smartest move right now isn't for me to show off on the court, train as hard as I can, get that Kobe Bryant mentality, running at 4 a.m. in the morning. No, it is not that. It is protecting my body, respecting the recovery, the rehab, respecting and trusting in the process. Yes, that's the best move right now. Not by performance that can fluctuate, not by today's gameplay. You know, today's gameplay, although I played like shit, does not mean that I'm not improving as a volleyball athlete. It does not mean that I'm staying still and everyone's moving ahead. I'm getting left behind. No, it does not mean that. And yeah, I sort of realized that after a few hours. Because as a person or as an athlete, athletic identity, it isn't just about your peak performance. It's also about the internal. Because peak performance, jumping as high as you can and all that, it's all external. But that's really temporary. What's more long term is the internal. Your head, your mind, your mentality. And guys, I'm not yapping, I'm not saying some wishy-washy bullshit. It's really, I mean, for me it's the truth. It's the truth. For me it's the truth. It's about the patience that you have towards the game, the awareness of what's really happening in your life, and making the choices that build you into the future that you desire instead of what you want right now. Like right now, I could go back to volleyball training. I could go back, I could grind it out, Kobe Bryant mentality, training early in the morning, late at night. I could do all that. And yeah, maybe I'll improve a lot in a short while. But it's not the best move. If I did that, I'll be stupid. Because my body can't keep up, I have injuries, and in order to reach the future that I want of becoming the player that I want to be, I can do stupid shit like that. So, and it's the same for life as well. Like people have their own circumstances, and more often than not, people will judge you on your outside instead of your inside. They'll be shit talking, trash talking to you. But that's all external. That's all external. It okay, fine, it matters, but it's temporary. What's more long term is internal, you feel? So yeah, I may not be playing at my best today or these past few months, but that does not make me lesser than a volleyball athlete that I currently am. Because I'm recovering. I'm recovering, playing like shit, not getting touches on the ball. It's a canon event for me. Actually, I would say that it's a sign that I'm doing the right thing. That I'm getting shitter at volleyball, that's a good sign. Because I'm really trying to recover myself. So although I may not play at my best today, although you see me playing like shit and probably even crying on the court, I'm just kidding, I don't do that. But I'm laying the foundation for the future player that I will eventually become. So I hope you can learn that just because today isn't a bad no, just because today is a bad day doesn't mean your life is bad. Because that's all external. If you had a bad day, but your mindset is more like, oh, I gotta learn from this. Oh, what went wrong with today? That's more important than the failure itself. Because failure is easy to you're overestimating it, like you're glazing your failure in a way, you're glazing it. It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter. What matters most is your reaction towards it, your internal. So, guys, I hope that you can try to understand that just because today is a bad day does not mean that you regressed as a person. That does not mean you became weaker, you became softer, or anything, bro. Stop glazing your failure. And yeah, just focus on the internal. Just focus on making the best move and stop overthinking about your failure. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Thanks for listening to my yapping.